Welcome to our channel Classify Community. So today we will be dealing with the two topics, that is one is your synchronous speed and one is your frequency of generated EMF. So see, whenever we heard of a synchronous speed, we have also done about the asynchronous speed. We always say that it will be the rotating magnetic field, that means which will be the rotor part, that's rotating magnetic field will be a synchronous speed, right? So here see, it states that a relationship, that is this N is a synchronous speed and it's equal to 120 F by P. So this F is your frequency and this P is your number of poles. So this equation clearly shows us that the rotor speed N bear constant relationship with the field poles. So don't get confused. Field poles means the number of poles and the frequency of the generated voltage in the armature winding. So here we are doing the synchronous speed of the three-phase synchronous generator, and we know that synchronous generator is a type of a machine which converts is a generator which converts mechanical energy into an alternating current electrical energy, right? That's why its name is known as alternator. That means it is a combination of a generator and the AC. Okay, so here we have the winding. In the armature winding, the frequency gets generated. So the speed given by the equation is the synchronous speed. As I told, this ns is the synchronous speed. Now see, a machine which runs at a synchronous speed is called synchronous machine. Similarly, when a synchronous machine is an AC machine in which the rotor moves at a speed which bears constant relationship to the frequency of the generated voltage in the armature winding and number of poles of the machine. That means it says that the synchronous machine will be at that time, it will be an AC machine when the rotor will show a relationship between these field poles and the frequency generated by the armature winding. Okay, and see, the standard form of frequency in India is always 50 Hz. So if there is a question given to you like calculate the speed of the alternator, that means synchronous generator, which had poles 4. So we have poles that this be 4 and frequency is 50 Hz. Frequency is given which is 50 Hz. So speed given by this, so we have to need to find the speed. So we will do 120 into 50 by 4. So we know that 120 can be divided by 4 by 30. So we can simply get 30 into 50 is equal to 1500 rpm. As it is speed, so it is revolution per minute. So the speed of the alternator for 4 pole is 1500 rpm, that is revolution per minute, and the maximum speed of the alternator for 2 pole is 3000 revolution per minute. That means in place of 4 pole we will write here 2. So we will get 3000 rpm at 50 Hz frequency. That means the maximum speed will be for the alternator 2 pole will be 3000 rpm. So simple thing is that a synchronous speed is a speed at which when this ns will be showing the relationship with this field poles as well as the frequency generated by the armature winding. So I hope you understood the synchronous speed. You just need to remember this equation for solving numericals, and whenever any machine moves with a synchronous speed, that machine will be known as synchronous machine. Okay. Now see, we will be knowing about the frequency of a generated voltage or EMF. So whenever it states that the frequency of a generated voltage, it basically differs upon the number of the field poles and the speed at which these field poles moves. Okay, or you can say rotate. So one complete cycle of voltage is generated in an armature coil. That means if it is an armature coil, then at that point this complete cycle is generated there, and when a pair of field poles passes over the coil. Okay, so now see, We denote P here as the total number of field poles, small p as pair of field poles, capital N as the speed of the field in RPM, that is revolution per minute, and small n for the speed of field poles in revolution per second, and F is the frequency of the generated voltage in hertz. So basically, what is the frequency of generated voltage? It will depend on the field poles and how this speed of the field poles. Okay, and the one complete cycle of this voltage will be generated in the armature coil only when a pair of field poles passes over this coil. So we can say that the speed of the field revolution per minute by 60 is equal to N because it is in second, and P by 2, that means the total number of field poles by 2 can be equal to this pair of field poles. Okay. Now see, in one revolution of the rotor, an armature coil cuts by P by 2. That means if this is a coil type, then that will cut by P by 2 in the north pole also as well as this in the south pole. So
Now is
since
the
one
quote
cycle is
time.
generated
Mistakes
in
are
an
fact of
armature
life.
coil,
It is the
when the
response
pair
to
of
error
field
that
poles passes
counts.
over the
I
coil,
hope
the number
all of
of
you understood the
cycles
lecture of
generated
today.
in one
And thank
revolution of
you
the rotor
for
will be equal
watching.
to the number of pairs of the pole. So basically, it says that the one cycle is generated in an armature coil. So this one cycle which is generated in the armature coil will depend on the pair of field poles. So a pair of field poles means small p. So a number of cycle per revolution is equal to p. And similarly, a number of revolution per second is equal to n. So we can say that frequency is equal to number of cycles per second. So a number of cycle is small p and a revolution per second is a small n, and we know that n is equal to n by 60, right? We have done this one. See, n by 60, and a p is big P by, that means capital P by 2, that means total number of polar field, and this n is the speed of the fields poles in RPM, field in RPM. Okay, so what we get, F is equal to P into N by 120. So the relationship states that this frequency is equal to the total number of field poles into the speed of the field. That means what it stated, that it will depend upon the number of field poles and the speed at which this field poles rotate. And we completely stated this statement by this equation. So this equation gave you the relationship between this number of poles, speed and the frequency. So let's brief the point. The synchronous speed formula was ns equal to 120 f by p, which states that it depends on the field poles and the frequency generated in the armature winding, and your frequency generated voltage states that this frequency depends on the number of poles, or you can say number of field poles, and the speed of the total field poles. Okay, so I hope you all understood. So today's lecture ends here. Till then, be happy and have a great day.
Now is the quote time. When you think of your big goal, sometimes you start feeling overwhelmed. I hope all of you understood the lecture of today, and thank you for watching.
Wow, that's impressive! You have completed a magic today. For more videos, subscribe. Join our Facebook group and Instagram page for group discussion and live magazine videos for exam preparation in an hour. We start at Classfly community for students to learn from a friend in a simple way and support them in their own languages. If you are willing to be that one friend who saves us at the exam night preparation, then please join us by visiting classfly.in.